Every week, many things are happening in MMORPG gaming world, so I have decided to bring to you every Sunday fresh news here on my YouTube channel. You will find out all you need to know about the new upcoming MMORPGs, new events, new updates and much more, just within few minutes time. So let's not waste time, let's dive into video. Before we start, let me just say subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Twitch to see more of MMORPG content in the future. I'm live streaming every evening about 7 o'clock Central European time, so join me to see some gameplay and find out what is happening in MMORPG and PC gaming world. So let's start this evening with Blue Protocol. As you can see, I'm already here on official website of Blue Protocol for Western Alyss. And regarding Western Alyss, nothing huge didn't happen within previous week. We have already information that this game will be released in second half of 2023 globally. This is new upcoming anime MMORPG developed by Bandai Namco, developers from Japan. Publisher of this game for the West will be Amazon Games. And like I said, within previous week, nothing new regarding Western release of this game. However, over there in Japan, many interesting things are currently happening. We have already officially announced that Blue Protocol will be released over there in Japan in early spring of 2023. That means much sooner than we will see this game released here in the West, right? And it was interesting that last final test, actually network test, should happen over there in January of this year, of 2023. However, just recently we have get this red notification regarding delay of that test, and we are all kind of thinking, okay, it's delayed maybe for a few weeks or something. And within previous week we have get another notification from Bandai Namco, developers of this game, that you can see that issue is obviously very serious. Therefore, the network test is expected to be held around the end of March of 2023. Wow, that's a big delay. That's a big delay. I will not read to you this full notification, don't worry about that. This is main information from Japan, right? So big delay of network test. Does that mean that also Blue Protocol will be delayed over there in Japan, release of the game, right? Probably not. Probably we'll still see release of this game in early spring of 2023. Maybe not early spring, maybe only spring, but still Blue Protocol will be released over there in Japan much earlier than here in the West. That will be interesting because we'll be able maybe to try to play the game over there in Japan, right? And don't forget, here on official website, Western website of Blue Protocol, you can apply for closed beta. You need to sign in. It's basically pretty simple. You need to give your email address and answer a few questions, agree, and you can apply for closed beta. Maybe we'll have closed beta at the same time when a game will be released over there in Japan. That would be interesting. So regarding Blue Protocol, regarding Western version of the game, nothing new. We have already lots of information regarding this big release, which will happen in second half of 2023. So still no release date, languages supported, lots of languages, English, French, German, Spanish, and Brazilian Portuguese. Platforms supported, beautiful to see. There is no mobile devices. PC on Steam, yes, on Steam, PlayStation 5 and Xbox. That's it, right? So Blue Protocol, things are happening over there in Japan. If I see any kind of news regarding Western version of the game, I will let you know about that. I have also entered that content creator program with Amazon Games, right? They have opened that program for many people who create content on YouTube and on Twitch. So if I will have opportunity to play the game or any kind of news if I see, I will let you know about that. Let's go forward with Warlander. This is a new game actually released on January 24th. You can see before a few days, just few days ago. And I have played this game on Twitch during live streams. You have been able to enjoy this gameplay of this new title. This is a new action MMO game, and it's actually pretty hard to define this game because you can see here by these tags, and I'll show you some gameplay footage right now probably because I have some gameplay footage I can play it. This is a tactical RPG combination of hack and slash kind of game. Mobile elements are there, and a team-based, yes, MMO game, not a single-player game. It's actually pretty interesting, I have to say. So what is the basic structure of this game? It's pretty simple. There are two kind of battles, one team against another. a two team battle and 5-team battle. In 5-team battle, there is one team against other team, whoever will win, right? And basically, there are some mobile elements. However, you need to take over different kind of towers. There is lots of PvP obviously happening within this game. There are different teams of players, and you can use different kind of weapons, classes. There is a cleric, a warrior, and mage class. Check a dedicated video regarding Warlander on my YouTube channel. I have made one video already, and I will make one video next week regarding gameplay and regarding classes. This is free-to-play action MMO game, a multiplayer game, recently released on Steam as free-to-play title. Check it out. Actually, it's pretty interesting. I wouldn't say it's something too huge, but it's at least something interesting to play until we get some other releases during 2023 regarding PC MMORPGs. So if you don't have anything else to play, this is free-to-play game, new game, and I can show you here on Steam database. Number of players actually looking pretty decent. Nothing too huge. You can see release date 3 days ago. Currently 24-hour peak, 12,707 players. Players right now almost 10,000. Actually pretty good, pretty good. Let's check reviews currently. Reviews are currently mixed. 60% of 2,000 user reviews for this game are positive. Under the fingers, it felt pretty good. Game feels, combat feels pretty fast and fluid. Graphics are not like in one PC MMORPG. This is not PC MMORPG, but like I said, if you like to play PC MMORPGs, then consider this game as one very interesting option to play until you get something else. So play this casually if you have time. Free-to-play game, Warlander on Steam. Let's go forward with Aion Classic European release. This game, it's officially announced, will be released during March of 2023. We are all waiting for this big release. It will be something really amazing. And I wish I had something, some better news for you this week. But within previous week, nothing new didn't happen. We have got this post from Galea's community manager of Aion on official Aion Gameforge forum. You can see here a date, January 17th. 17, and you can check here. Basically, yeah, we didn't get some new information. This is the post regarding, just written all the information regarding this game, what we know so far, right? So release date, end of March of 2023. I hope that Gameforge will hurry a little bit, because we don't want to wait end of March because of Throne and Liberty. I'll talk about Throne and Liberty a little bit later. We need a gap between release of Aion Classic in Europe and between release of Throne and Liberty, because many players, if you like to play PC MMORPGs, you will want to try to play both of these games. So Aion Classic European release would suffer if Throne and Liberty will be released close to this game, right? I will talk about Throne and Liberty just in a minute. Here you can see details regarding patch version. I will not read to you this everything. I have repeated many times this information that you will get update 2.0 on the start. However, special version of update, especially prepared for European version of the game. Level cap will be 50, not 55. Leveling will not be that easy, and also will not have Ingison and Gelkmora. So special version of update 2.0. A business model, we know everything basically. It will be very similar to business model which this game have already in Korea and in North America. So Seals Energy, Seals Aura with Diva Pass in the game, and also Mr. Gene Toxic gifted a sub. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I highly appreciate it. So similar business model like over there in Korea and North America. And yeah, now we are all waiting for some kind of release date, and we are waiting for these frequently asked questions which are announced to happen on beginning of February. And then after that, we will have second live stream. Gameforge will have second live stream. That will be interesting, right? So regarding Aion Classic, nothing new from previous week. If I see any kind of new information, anything happening with Aion Classic European release, I will let you know about that instantly here on my YouTube channel. And also, if I notice anything interesting is happening with Aion anywhere in the world, including here in North America, Currently, I'm live streaming every evening about 7 o'clock Central European Time on Twitch. I'm every evening about 7 o'clock over there. Join me on Twitch. I'm playing Aion Classic in North America. Different classes, different dungeons. Usually I play Dredgen. Join me during the live streams until we are waiting for Aion Classic European release. Just to let you know, we have here Dungeon Legacy event on the Aion Classic servers in North America between January 25th and February 22nd. I'm not reading this. Yeah, all of these details of event, but oh, this is looking pretty good. Look at this. Nice. Look at these skins, right? So check this event and join me during the live streams every evening on Twitch. Regarding Aion Classic over there in Korea, this is official website of Aion Classic in Korea, looking absolutely amazing. Every time I visit this website, I admire to the beauty of these characters, right? I mean, I'm playing Aion for 10 years now, so it's not a surprise. But I can show you here over there in Korea, recently nothing huge is happening. They have get over there a new class Executioner, a new PvE dungeon, and new stigmas for all classes with update 3.0. That was maybe 1 month ago, maybe even more. Check dedicated video on my YouTube channel regarding everything what is happening in Korea with Aion Classic. Why? Because one day in the future, all of these updates will be able to play here in the West. So I can show you here update chronology. Just briefly looking this update chronology, you can see that NCSoft have full focus on Aion Classic. There are just few Aion live server updates regarding Aion Classic. NCSoft have full focus on that game. Many new updates, and in the future, all of this content, Revenant update, Throne of the Dragon Lord, a new PvE dungeon, new stigmas for all classes, will get here in the West in Aion Classic European release one day in the future, right? So currently there is update 3 point something in Korea, not 3.5, 3.0, we are a little bit after that, so 3.0 something in Korea. And yeah, what to say, except if I see anything new happening in Korea, I will let you know about that. For this evening, nothing new regarding Aion Classic. Let's go forward with Throne and Liberty. And previous week was so exciting regarding this new upcoming PC MMORPG, also playable on consoles, PlayStation 5 and Xbox, which is developed by NCSoft. So you can see here in front of you, big news from previous week, final test. Final test is happening in Korea. Not for us who are living here in the West, that is a sad news. Only for people who are living in Korea, because you will need to go physically over there. It's that kind of test. So it's a final test. You can see here application period is between January 26th and between February 12th. They will announce winners, I mean, who will be able to participate on that test, who will they pick on February 14th. And test will be held, let me scroll all the way down here, between actually on 2 days, on February 21st and on February 22nd, only for 6 hours each one of these days. So you can see here schedule, welcome meeting in the building of NCSoft actually, test introduction and then test play. So test will be on that way that you will need to go physically over there and play the game in NCSoft building, right? So it's not like you'll be able to play it at home. That's sad, because that means there is no way that whoever is living here in the West, like me, like you, you cannot participate in this test. However, there is another big news, and that big news is this here in front of you. Check this in front of you. You can see timeline, and on this timeline you will see, yeah, final test, and after final test, launch of the game. There is nothing in between. That means that we are very, very close to release of Throne and Liberty globally, right, in general. So this final test is the big news because of that reason, not because test itself, right? You can check dedicated video regarding final test where I go into details what is happening with this test regarding this RTX 3060 graphic card. No, it's not a minimal requirement. It's not minimum system requirements to play this game. This is a reward for all the people, for all or maybe for some, I'm not sure, but it's a reward for some people probably who will be able to participate in that final test, maybe even for all people, because yeah, NCSoft is a big gaming company. They have enough money to give to everybody 3060. No issues regarding that, right? So Check video on my YouTube channel regarding 3060 RTX, regarding details of this final test. I have made in previous week 2 or 3 videos regarding Throne and Liberty, 1 video regarding final test, 1 video regarding overall recap of situation, regarding publisher, regarding release date, when we'll get release of this game. Briefly, situation is looking pretty good now. We could get release of this game during March. That probably will not happen, but it's possible. It's possible. But probably it will happen during April or May. So that's why I said that it would be a shame to get a release of Aion Classic in Europe very close to the release of Throne and Liberty, because both of these games, especially Throne and Liberty, are amazing, right? So if you like to play PC MMORPGs, you need to try to play both of these games. I think that you will love both of these games. So it would be a shame that we don't have any kind of gap, at least like 1 month between these 2 releases. So Throne and Liberty coming very soon. I am checking all the available information. I am visiting every day this website. This here is official website of NCSoft regarding official information. I am also following every unofficial information. If I see anything like that, I'm verifying. I'm checking also different websites in Korea. If I see any kind of new information regarding Throne and Liberty, I will let you know about that instantly on my YouTube channel. Also during my live streams on Twitch. I'm live streaming every evening on Twitch about 7 o'clock Central European Time. And already now you can check lots of videos regarding Throne and Liberty on my YouTube channel. I have made specific videos regarding weapons. Yes, only about weapons. I have made 1 video regarding classes and another video regarding animal transformation. Also, I have a video regarding weather conditions in Throne and Liberty. Just 1 video about that, because that will be very important. So if you are interested into this game, check my YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe. I have lots of content over there regarding Throne and Liberty, and in the future you will see lots of videos regarding different kind of in-game features like monuments, like influence of players action on environment, many exciting things. I have to say this will be something really huge. Okay, let's go forward with Tower of Fantasy. In today's live stream, in this evening, I need to briefly mention Tower of Fantasy. I didn't talk about this game for a while now. I have played this game after release. Recently, I'm not playing that much Tower of Fantasy. However, I have to admit that combat of this game and beautiful anime graphics are highlights, without any doubt. And if you like to play, yeah, this is not like one real PC MMORPG. You don't have that feeling of MMO game because there are too many channels. That's another story. However, this game have amazing combat. Regarding combat under the fingers, it's fluid, it's fast, beautiful anime graphics. And just to show you that here on Twitter, we have get official announcement that on February 2nd, we are getting a next new update with a new Simulacrum. We are getting, what is the name? Alyss. Let's check how is looking Alyss. Alyss looking pretty nice. So regarding Tower of Fantasy, things are happening. This game was released, yeah, I wouldn't say so recently. Some time have passed, but still, free-to-play game. If you like to play anime kind of games, while you're waiting maybe for a Blue Protocol, another anime title, right? Consider this option. Like I said, beautiful anime graphic style, gacha kind of game. I have made some videos on my YouTube channel when this game was released. Before release and after release, I have made some guides for new players. Check it out. Interesting game, I would say. Even now, population of players went down for sure, which is kind of normal. Any MMORPG, any game, not only MMORPG, is losing players. Most of the games are losing players after release. Some are getting, like Aion Classic in Korea. They already have 9 servers over there. Aion Classic have really succeeded over there in Korea, and Aion Classic will succeed here in the West, right, after European release. And there are some other examples, good examples. However, usually after release, number of players, population is going down few months after. That is also happening right now with Tower of Fantasy. But consider this as another free-to-play anime MMORPG option to play on PC. Free-to-play option to play until we get some other new releases. Let's go forward this evening with a new world. It's interesting to check every now and then what is happening with this new world, with this game, because We all know after amazing start, it had a really big release, right? Lots of players at release. New World went into big troubles with many bugs, lack of endgame content. Game actually wasn't a finished product. Recently, we have seen about, wait, where is that? Here on Steam database. We have seen in one point in time, that was on October 27th, 137,000 players peak. So players have started to return to New World. That was in 2022 in October, but now situation today it's evening of January 27th when I am during this live stream. 24-hour peak, 30,000 players, 30 and a half. Players right now 26,700. Number of players again is going down. So situation not so good. That is another reason why New World, actually Amazon Games, publisher and developers of this game, are going for server merges. You can see here notification regarding server mergers happening on January 23rd. So that's nothing strange. Like I said, most of the MMORPGs will lose players over time, even if they have certain quality. But this here, what we have seen with New World, this is very, very bad. At one point in time, like I have said, in October of 2022, it was looking pretty good. Maybe even Amazon Games will manage to revive this game after a situation where it was very bad situation. Look at this, 20,000 players in June. Peak 21,000 June again, July 19,000 players. It was really bad. At one point in time in October it was looking good, but now again on the start of the year, situation is not looking good. It's not looking good for Amazon Games and for New World. They still have time, absolutely. They have developed this game, not only publish, right? They are publisher and developers of this game, Amazon Games. That means they will not quit that easily from this game. However, situation currently is not looking good. You will say 30,000 players, it's a good number. It's not a good number. It's not a good number because 2023 is coming. Many new releases, it's coming. I mean, we are already in 2023. Many new releases are coming during 2023. Big games are coming like Throne and Liberty in first half of the year, very, very soon. Second half of the year, Blue Protocol. End of the year, Arcade 2, Aion 2, Legend of Ymir, Night Crows, Ares Rise of Guardians. I could continue like this for the next few minutes. Many big releases, PC games, not all of them MMORPGs, not all of them have this style of New World. However, it's a competition. So even if every game which will be released in 2023, new game, just take few percentage out of this number right in front of you, it's a bad situation, right? So what will happen with New World during 2023? It will be interesting to see. Will New World manage to survive competition? I don't know. It's very hard to say. I don't think so, because competition is good. It's good competition. Throne and Liberty is there, Blue Protocol, and I know you will say there are different kind of games. They are, graphically and many other things. However, don't forget, there are still PC MMORPGs. There are still PC MMORPGs, even that Blue Protocol is anime kind of game, and New World is obviously not, right? Throne and Liberty coming from the East, also different kind of setup of the game. Still, there are still PC MMORPGs. They will take at least some part of these players, right? Not all of them, but some part. And it will be a hard year for New World. Will Amazon Games manage to revive this game during 2023? I will check it out and I will let you know here during my live streams and on my YouTube channel. For this evening, you can see here situation is not looking that good because, like I said, competition is coming. Let's go forward with Lost Ark. Let's check what happened in the previous week. I mean, lately many things are actually happening with Lost Ark. You can see here The Witcher arrives in Arcadia between January 18 and February 22nd. Big event is there. We have get a new post from Amazon Games. I have already checked. This is actually a pretty interesting post. And new players resources to help to new players to get into the game. I mean, Lost Ark currently have lots of players and lots of bots. Yeah, lots of bots. I'll show you in a second. However, I mean, Amazon Games is trying, and Smilegate RPG also, right? They're trying to keep this game alive in 2023 here in the West. Regarding Eastern version of the game over there in Korea, game is looking good. This game is very popular over there. Just recently, you can see here on January 18, they have got over there in Korea big new update with a new class Slayer. This is a female berserker. Check dedicated video on my YouTube channel. I will not go this evening into details regarding berserker. Female berserker, right, Slayer, but something absolutely amazing. I have already made video regarding skills of this class. You can see some gameplay. I have already made 2 or 3 videos actually regarding a female berserker. Check them on my YouTube channel. This is looking really good. When you see a class like this one, right, look at this, you want to play it. So one day in the future, when we get this class here in the West, I will play it for sure. I hope you will also, but for now there is no release date for that. Game is doing pretty good over there in Korea. However, here in the West, you can see here on Steam database 159, let's say 160,000 players. Well, when this would be players, then that would be a good thing. Then game would be fine. However, this number here are actually not players. They are actually bots. Not all of them, absolutely not all of them out of this number are bots, but maybe 50%. Maybe 50%. Yeah, 160,000 players. That would leave Lost Ark with 80,000 players. 70,000 maybe, yeah, at best. So bots are still huge problem in Lost Ark. We have seen actually recently, maybe 1 month ago, maybe even more. When was that? No, that was not this moment. It was this moment here on this chart. A number of players have reached 348,000 bots, I mean, right? Then Amazon Games managed to ban some bot accounts. A number of players went down, right, rapidly. 152,000, but still, right, they didn't ban all the bots, and at one point in time it was like 100,000 players in the game. Was that a real number of players? Probably not. There was still some bots left in the game, right? By accident they have also banned some legit accounts. I hope if that I hope that didn't happen to you. If that happened to you, you can put appeal, you can send a ticket, and then you will get your account back. However, this number here, right, you can see bots are back. Bots are back. And it's really hard to judge how many actually players have right now Lost Ark. I would assume a little bit below 100,000. Maybe 80,000, maybe 90,000, maybe 70,000. But above 100,000, no way. No way. There is at least like 60,000 bots in the game, maybe even more. So bots are serious issue regarding Lost Ark, right? Regarding new updates, during 2023 in April, we should get here in the West new class artist. But I mean, Lost Ark will also have issues with competition, because again, Lost Ark is a different game than Throne and Liberty. Obviously, Lost Ark is isometric kind of game, right? Different gameplay style, different graphics. Again, however, it's a PC MMORPG, right? And is it a different game from Blue Protocol and Lost Ark? Yes, it's almost impossible to compare. Lost Ark is different, Blue Protocol have different style almost regarding everything, right? However, they are both PC MMORPGs. So Lost Ark will suffer the same way New World will suffer, and many old MMORPGs, right? Because people want to try to play new games. So one day in the future, in second half of 2023, when we get this game, Lost Ark will lose part of the player base. Not everybody, part of the player base for sure. And also, right, New World will lose part of the player base because of this game. Even that is a different style anime, I know. And especially when we get this game, Throne and Liberty, right? When we get this game, oh yeah, many games will lose lots of players, including New World, including Lost Ark, and even older titles like Black Desert Online, Guild Wars 2, Aion, you name it. You will want to play this game, right? You want to play Throne and Liberty for release. So for this evening, that will be it regarding MMORPG gaming news. Yeah, I mean, biggest things are currently happening regarding Throne and Liberty and regarding Aion Classic European release. Aion Classic European release should happen in March of 2023 before this game. Like I said, I hope it will be some kind of gap between those two releases, because I want to play both. This year will be the biggest release of MMORPG gaming genre of 2023, without any doubt. Throne and Liberty. If you are interested into Throne and Liberty, check my YouTube channel. I have already like lots of videos. I have already like 50 videos regarding Throne and Liberty. Most of them are guides for new players regarding different kind of in-game systems. We already know some information regarding animal transformation, regarding weather, regarding different kind of features like local and regional events, regarding monuments. Check those videos on my YouTube channel. If I see any kind of news, not only regarding Throne and Liberty, of course, regarding anything what is happening in MMORPG gaming world, I will let you know about that instantly on my YouTube channel. In the meanwhile, if you are here during my live stream, let's go forward with live stream. If you are watching this as video on my YouTube channel, thank you for watching the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Twitch to see more of MMORPG content in the future. I'm live streaming every evening about 7 o'clock Central European Time, so join me to see some gameplay and to find out what is happening in MMORPG and PC gaming world. See you soon.